So far, so good. Has it been good? Because there have been those, of course, who have been complaining, and in particular, the ADC has said that it has some issues with it. But the first thing to ask is, from the point of view of the Commission, how well has this continuous voters registration exercise, how well has it gone?
Okay, thank you. First, it has been so far so good for us. I'm saying so far so good because we were prompt enough to have started the evangelization, if you allow me, about the CVR early enough. We were very prompt. In fact, I want to tell you that I think 2 months or a month before the commencement, we were already everywhere. The awareness, the engagement was massive. And I was not surprised that people of Osun State really turned out to hearken to the call of INEC. You know, usually the tradition has been that registrant people will tarry for a while. At the initial stage of the message of CVR, they won't listen. They will now wait until the close of the exercise. Once you say you are putting a close to it, you will now see them trooping out. But this one, from my experience of CVR so far, from day one that we commenced, it has been one crowd, another crowd, with another crowd, with another crowd. I'll give you an example. At the state office, where we have centers for registration, last week, first day, it was 150 or thereabout. The following day, 200. The following day, 250. As I'm talking to you now in my office, where we have center, by the time we finish today, it will not be less than 600. So what I'm saying in essence is that across the length and breadth of the local government we have in Osun State, 30 of them, plus the area office, our people are really responding. And this one gladdens my heart. It justified the fact that we went out, we told them to come out, and they came out. So for us in Osun State, so far, so good.
Okay. Well, that's very, very good to hear. And I suppose, you know, I mentioned the ADC because it had, there was the news story where they were saying that we need to be explained to. From what we are seeing, some figures that INEC published, they were at variance with what they were observing. But I suppose that's perhaps in the nature of opposition. They quite often will have something to say. But as you say now, at least speaking about your own Osun, you know, things were going well. The INEC has sort of partnered on this with the National Orientation Agency, hasn't it? To sort of, you know, further evangelize, to borrow your word.
Yes. The partnership with our stakeholders have been a continuous one. Don't forget that the job of ensuring credible process of all our activities is not peculiar to INEC alone. In fact, this one you are doing is one of the greatest of the partnership. Because I don't know the kind of money Osun INEC can drop for TVC to be able to, in fact, that money is not even anywhere. So what I'm saying in essence is that it is still part of the partnership. That is why we have this opportunity. And not only NOA, all our stakeholders, we have been on the same page. But NOA in particular, don't forget, they are trained specifically with the job, skill, and the ability of evangelization, quote and unquote. They are trained for it. We are borrowing it from them. So all of the two of us, we are always together. Before the commencement of this CVR, we have exchanged notes. And every day they give me a report because the process of awareness is still ongoing. As we are doing our own, they are also doing our own. So they are really in partnership with us, and National Orientation Agency of Osun State is really wonderful with INEC in Osun.
You'd say just now that these things, spreading the news, evangelization, so to speak, we keep on borrowing that word, but I think people will understand the concept in which we are using it. This is, it costs money. In fact, as you know, the Yoruba language says, "Owo ni keke yin rere." And so it does take a fair bit of money. And I don't know if that was one of the issues, because in pockets, one was hearing different groups. By groups, I'm talking about WhatsApp groups. You find people who are in charge advising the people to please get up, go now. They are waiting. INEC is there. They are waiting for you. Go. I mean, if it was something that people really valued, and I hope that they do value this exercise because it's crucial to democracy, they would have been there even before anybody is encouraging them. So I don't know, even though you've said what you've said in relation to what you observed, can you understand when some are saying that there seems to be a sort of apathy where people have to be, you know, almost goaded to please get up, go do your civic responsibility?
You see, I may not be privy to some of those undercurrent activities.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is that, you know, by INEC timetable, each day, the activity is 9 o'clock to 3 p.m.
Okay. The picture just froze, but he's still with us, and we'll be right back. Dr. Mutiu Agboke, Resident Electoral Commissioner in Osun State, is our guest this morning, and he's giving us something of an overview on the process so far. And he has just said that he's quite pleased with goings on in his area of primary responsibility, talking about Osun State. But as I said, it's frozen for the moment. And as soon as it comes back on, I will sort of analyze it a bit more with him. It was supposed to start with online pre-registration followed by in-person registration. Okay, you're back now, Dr. Agboke. Okay, it froze for a while, but you're back now. So I was saying that you were saying that you might not be privy to what other people, you know, have witnessed and are reporting on, but that as far as Osun was concerned, you know, it was encouraging. Did I get you right there? Is that what you were saying? Yes.
Please speak up a bit, please.
Okay. And I'm sure the people who really need to hear that statement have heard it. Thank you very much. They will boost it up a bit. Am I better? Am I sounding better to you now? Is it better? You wanted my voice to be louder. Is it better now? Can you hear me better? Can you hear me better? Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello? Hello? I get the impression that even though we have the picture, we still have a problem with the sound. But we will do what we can in between boosting it here and boosting it yonder. There really is nothing that we can do at the moment, so maybe we'll just take a break. Do please bear with us. We'll be right back. Dr. Mutiu Agboke, on that particular point, what can you tell us, sir?
Okay, what we are trying to educate members of the public is that There are a lot of things they can do on their own.
Okay.
They don't necessarily come into our offices.
Okay.
Number one, our website that you can visit is www.cdr.inecnigeria.org. www.cdr.inecnigeria.org. If your PVC has been lost, if your PVC has been defaced or broken,
Yes.
or torn from one to the other, and you have to transfer your PVC, all this you could have on your phone to various offices. When you do that, that will have reduced the number of people that will crowd in our offices. So what we expect is that those who have not done it before, those who are going to do first registration, they are the ones that we need in our offices for their biometrics, the facial and the fingerprint. However, with what we have said online, that would not say that you will be turned back home. You can also come to our offices. We offer assistance, with regard to that. So my appeal is that our people should continue to come out. We have enough personnel, we have enough workforce that will attend to them, that will make the process seamless without any hassle.
Okay. Okay. And I think you were explaining to me off air at the time that, look, even though it might have ended by the dates given, it's not really the end like that. Work will still come.
You have got it. What we are saying is that what we are doing now, the stage we are now is the first phase. And what we mean by first phase is that we allow some months together for the activity. Then by December 10th, there's going to be what we're talking about. So we have games and objections. When we do that, we do all that and ensure that the process of printing the PVC will commence. Once that is done, we will now go to the second phase. Now, that is how it will continue to go till next year. So for now, we should not say, we cannot tell you it's going to come to an end so day, because it is a continuous process. So no closing date for now. When there will be closing date, commission will come out and will make noise about it, and that our evangelization will be on a large scale for that.
Okay, because at least one report was talking about August 2026.
They are just speculating. Speculating.
Okay.
Because they know that we are starting in August. At least they will do it for a year. It may extend beyond August. The commission will determine that and make appropriate announcements.
Okay, and you've emphasized that, look, you'd rather, if there's any sort of a delay, you'd rather see those who have not had the opportunity of being registered. Those new ones are the ones that are sort of important to you. Those.
No. Others are also important too, because if your PVC has been lost, or you have where you are, you have to go back there to go. And have to where you are. If you don't have PVC, so everybody is important. We are always saying, for the purpose of our, that those who are competent with technology, you can keep in the comfort of your office or room. Even that to the
yeah,
you can also ask for replacement.
I see that we still are really experiencing some technical difficulties, but I think I got that clear, that it's going to be a continuous exercise, and there is no set ending date or ending time.
For now, no ending date.
Yes, for now. Well, as you said, you also are seeking to, if people understand you, to cut down on the number of people that will be bombarding your office. And what you've explained sort of will help that. But the pre-registration, the pre-registration online, I think you were talking about cdr.inec.gov.ng. inecng.org. Yeah, could you just go over the usefulness of that site, because a lot of people listening to this might be hearing that.
Just like you are saying that people are alleging that you have more people, to have gone through the pre-registration. That is what INEC provided in the year 2021, thereabout, that people anywhere in the world should do that. But even if you do that, you still have to come for biometrics
yes.
in our offices.
Yes.
To be able to supply your details online, you generate a slip, you come to the office to biometrics. If you do not do biometrics, I have to emphasize this, both the facial and the fingerprint. One of the importance of the advantages of the biometrics is that we take the two components, facial, fingerprint, so that on election day, when we are verifying you for accreditation, unfortunately, we hear people saying, BVAC did not recognize our faces, our fingerprint fails. If your fingerprint fails, your facial must not fail. That is the wisdom why I like to take the two.
Okay.
So we do that to secure your identity and authenticity of your personality for the purpose of the accreditation. So the pre-registration allows you to have a seamless process and just walk into INEC and do the biometrics. But let me inform you that a lot of people that we see in this exercise, some of them, they are not conversant with the technology.
Okay.
We still help them.
Okay.
Our staff are on ground to help them, because you still need to supply your information on the system. They will generate the slip for you, and we do the registration. Very easy, without any difficulty.
So, okay, and as is to be expected, the number of people that are available to be registered properly, it's a big figure, I would imagine. And when you look at how internet savvy people are, the very, very important people, because in this case, it's one man, one vote. So if we have too many people that are not internet savvy, this could become a problem if, because of that, a large number was not captured. But you are saying that pulling out all the stops now, your people are on ground to help as much as possible.
Yeah, they are on ground because we needed to go extra mile to provide other logistics for them to be able to do these things. Initially, we were complaining that people don't come out.
Yes.
Now they have come out. They are telling us, now we are here. We want to see what you can do.
Okay.
And we have been showing them the expertise we have to do what we are doing.
All
a lot of our staff, they are in their hall, trying to ensure that they help you, with your lost PVC transfer. All those ones, they will do it, and they have been very happy with us.
Okay.
So we have the capacity, and we still expect more people to come.
All right.
Figures will still come up. People should live with the reality that it is the real figure we are dealing with here. We don't play here. We say the real thing, and it can be verified.
All right then. Well, I want to thank you very much, Dr. Mutiu Agboke, resident.
Thank you. It's good to have you. I know this is the first time we are engaged, and I will come to your kingdom there. Yes,
that would be very nice. Again, our apology to you and also our viewers. This is not the experience that they have, but thank you very much for bearing with us.
It's my pleasure.
All right,
thank
then.
You very much.
Okay, then. So we're going to have to leave it there. Do please join us tomorrow for a fresh and hitchless, edition tomorrow. I am Yori Folani. Bye-bye for now.